Okay, good day to all science students. In this video lesson, we are going to tackle the changes of state, gas to liquid, and liquid to solid. So let us have a short review of our previous lesson. In this picture A, solid to liquid, what is the process? Okay, melting. What about picture B, liquid to gas? What do you call this process? Okay, evaporation. What if we are going to do the reverse? For example, liquid to solid and then gas to liquid. What will be the answer? Okay, let us try the next picture. Okay, gas to liquid. Okay, condensation. What about liquid to solid? Freezing. Let us now discuss first about the condensation process wherein gas changes to liquid. Where do we often see condensation occurring? Okay, sample are droplets of water in grass every morning and in cold glasses. Kapag naglagay ka ng malamig na tubig sa baso, may namumuong droplets of water surrounding the glass. That is condensation, meaning the water vapor from the air has been converted to liquid. Number 2, what factors contribute to condensation? Okay, temperature drop or the reduction of temperature or the removal of thermal energy. Kapag nabawasan ng init or yung thermal energy or the heat energy, that will result to temperature drop that can cause condensation or converting gas to liquid. Okay, the next process, the freezing or liquid to solid. Can you think of examples of freezing in everyday life? Okay, ice and cooking oil. During rainy season or cold weather condition, cooking oil automatically converted to solid state, and ice making of ice using a refrigerator or freezer. Okay, number 2, what happens to the particles during freezing? Okay, the particles kinetic energy reduces and the spaces between them becomes closer. So kapag nabawasan pala ang temperature at lumamig nga, the particles kinetic energy reduces. Ibig sabihin po, bumabagal yung paggalaw ng mga particles kasi nga nabawasan ang thermal energy. So reduction of thermal energy equivalent to the reduction of particles kinetic energy, and the spaces between them becomes closer. So nagdidikit-dikit kagaya nga ng at water when it converted to ice. So the spaces between the particles becomes closer. Number 3, how does the temperature affect the freezing process? Okay, removal of thermal energy makes the reduction of kinetic energy of the particles. Temperature has something to do or has a great factor in terms of freezing process. Here are the key points for freezing. Freezing is the process in which a liquid changes into a solid state when cold. It is the reverse process of melting, involving the removal of thermal energy from the substance. During freezing, the particles in the liquid slow down and arrange themselves into a solid structure. So freezing is the reverse of melting. Okay, condensation is the process in which a gas changes into a liquid state when cold. It occurs when gas particles lose energy and come together to form liquid droplets. Condensation commonly occurs when moist air cools down, such as when warm air meets a colder surface or when warm air rises and cools in the atmosphere. Kagaya po na example natin, yung glass na nilagyan mo ng malamig na tubig, nagkakaroon ng malamig na area na kung saan dun po nagdidikit yung converted water vapor as liquid. Okay, for the students' activity, condensation and freezing in focus. So objectives, observing the process of melting ice cubes when subjected to a heat source. Witnessing the freezing of liquid water into ice when exposed to cold temperature. So ito po yung mga materials na kailangan natin. Ice cube, tray or container, freezer or cold environment for freezing hot liquid water, shallow container with lid. Safety precautions such as gloves for handling cold and hot objects. So for instruction, part A, freezing, observe the liquid water in ice cube placed side by side in the freezer cold environment. Ito naman karaniwan na nating na observe, especially yung mga may ref sa bahay. And notice the differences between the two states of water. So let us answer these questions. Discuss the process of freezing and how it transforms liquid water into solid ice. Write answers below. So based on your observation, lagi naman ang nakikita natin yan sa ref, write your observation. So write down or draw the change that happens as liquid water turns into ice. You can also draw your observation. So for part B, condensation, prepare a shallow dish or tray filled with hot and warm water. Prepare a shallow dish or tray filled with hot or warm water. Place the dish in a cool area or near a window where condensation is likely to occur. Cover the tray or dish. Ensure safety precautions are followed, such as handling hot water with care. Watch as the warm water begins to evaporate, releasing water vapor into the air. Note the gradual build-up of water droplets into the lid. So, the questions talk about how condensation occurs when warm, moist air meets color surfaces. Explain how this leads to the formation of water droplets on those surfaces. So, consider the role of temperature in condensation and how it affects the transition of water vapor into liquid droplets. So, this part C, you complete the illustration below, write the phase change term above the arrow. So, gas to liquid, what is the term? So, na-discuss na natin doon sa unahang part. So, liquid to solid, ano yung term? So, pagpipilian nyo lang po dyan, condensation and freezing. Okay, list down 3 examples of or instances of freezing and condensation in the environment. For freezing, we have making of ice, of course. And also making of ice cream. And frozen foods like hot dogs, chicken. And for condensation, droplets of water in grass every morning and in cold glasses. Yan, droplets of water in cold glasses. Number 3, dew in metals, yung hamog, ano po, sa tuwing umaga din yan. Sa bubong, sa semento,